Okay, let's talk about the Atomos Ninja V. Hope I said that right. I bought the Ninja V for my EOS R6. I bought a cage. Cage ain't here yet. And I've been running some tests on it. Now, I'm going to tell you some goods and bads about the Ninja V for you to consider whether or not it's for you. And a lot of other people, I'm not going to review it. There's tons of reviews for the last 2 years on this thing. But I'm going to give you the rundown on this Ninja V. It's expensive. It's an expensive upgrade. You're looking at $1,200 plus by the time you get everything you need and get it all running. That's one bad thing. Number two bad thing, it's bulky. It's on your camera. It's big. It's another bad thing. But what are some good things? Well, it does allow you to do unlimited recording if you set your back screen and the EVF you look through to shut down after 1 minute. Now, the camera does get warm with the Canon battery in it. And I use this battery on the back of the Ninja V, which is fairly large. I find that these will last about an hour and a half. But my batteries on the camera, I'm lucky if they get 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and then they go dead. Now, I am looking into, and I'm waiting for it to come in, an external battery setup because I don't want to run the internal battery in the R6. I notice my camera gets fairly hot with that battery in there. I don't want any heat inside the camera because it'll probably just, in time, break the camera. So when I get all that set up and get all that tested, I will make another video on this Ninja V and exactly how I've done it all. Now, another thing I've noticed, I use the Rode, what are they, Rode 3s? Where you get the little square box wireless. I noticed when they were attached to the Ninja, my voice sounded kind of tingy, like I was in a can. And it didn't matter what setting I put it at. Like right now, I got the Rode 3 going through my R6. And then I've got an HDMI cable going from my camera to the Ninja. And I notice my audio sounds better. So it seems like I got to go from audio to the camera and then the HDMI because the audio in the Ninja, I can't seem to make it sound really good. I'm going to play with it more, but it sounds better coming from my camera. Now, the other thing is it's fussy sometimes where I have to turn the Ninja V on first. And then once it's on, then turn my camera on. And then it all works perfectly. If I turn my camera on first and then I turn the Ninja on, sometimes the HDMI cable doesn't connect. Now I also have an HDMI cable going from that to a monitor over here I can look at and see my picture. See if everything's in focus and stuff. Now that's another thing about the Ninja V is because your back monitor on your camera goes off, you no longer see your settings or anything. You no longer see if the focus is on your head. Nothing. All I see on this screen over here is a blank screen. Now, it's a good thing that Canon has great focus and it's not an issue, but it would have been nice to be able to have both monitors on, but the Canon EOS R6 overheats with the monitor on. And there's no way to get around that. If you're only going to make under 30 minutes of video, then you can probably get away with it with both on. But if you know you're going past 30 minutes of video, you're not going to be able to have that back monitor on. Now, I've had other people say, why would you want to record for 30 minutes? Well, I run multiple YouTube channels, and, you know, sometimes I just want to sit down and bang off 2 or 3 videos. I make one video that's 20 minutes long, then I make another video that's 15 minutes long, then another video is 12 minutes long. Well, I'm not being slowed down because the camera overheats. So in that way, the Ninja V is awesome. Really awesome. Now you can record with C-Log and you can put LUTs to it and you can change it and get the color ranges and all this stuff they talk about. I'm recording straight out of Canon with no C-Log or nothing. This is what you're seeing right now. I mean, Canon's always been great with its colors. And as soon as I start trying to do C-Log 3, it's more editing. You know, I got to find a lot I like. I got to look at it. And then that makes my computer crawl using Power Director. And it's just not any fun. So I don't use any C-Log 3. And I just use straight out of camera the colors you see. I got it in neutral. And that's what I run with. It's YouTube. I mean, it's not like I'm making some big production movie. So, and it makes it a lot easier for editing. Now, other than the outfit being huge, like the biggest plus is going past the 30 minutes of record, and that's the biggest thing. And that's very important to me. May not be to you. Is $1,200 worth going past that 30-minute mark? Now, I need to try this out in the field to where when I'm sitting in my blind and I'm taking pictures of animals, because that's what I do as a hobby, you know, say 6 deer or whatever come out, can I get this switched over fairly quick to the video mode and then be video recording those deer? And then, of course, I go past the 30 minutes. That's going to be awesome. The trick is I'm going to have to take my pictures first and then switch over when I say, okay, I've got enough pictures, now I want video. Now, I very well could miss them by then. They could have moved on, but that's the way I'm going to have to do it. And like I said, then I'm going to have to turn on the Ninja, then I'm going to have to turn on the camera. All this is going to take, you know, at least a good 30 seconds. And then start recording and depend on the autofocus on the R6. Or I keep it under the 30 minutes and leave both monitors on and record for 15 minutes and leave it at that. And that's a possibility too. So you're going to have to decide $1,200 plus, is it worth passing that 30-minute time limit and not having to deal with a cooldown? Now personally, if I was taking video of a movie or something and I had multiple actors on set, I can't afford to record for 20, 30 minutes and then my camera shut down and now I need to wait an hour before recording again. Like right here in Tennessee right now, we're at 107, 105 degrees Fahrenheit, which is what, 35, 40 Celsius? I mean, it's ridiculous how hot it is right now. That will make your camera heat up a lot faster. And you can't look at the set and tell your actors, say, well, we're waiting 30 minutes for the camera to cool down. And those guys are being paid, you know, hour, time and a half, whatever. It's going to get pretty expensive. It might be cheaper to buy the Ninja and then go and take your videos from that. But I see a lot of people with big camera rigs. I see them with the Ninja. You know, I see focus pulling on the side, and maybe that's why they do it. But for me, being able to go past the 30 minutes, the Ninja 5 makes it worth it. For you, it might not. And I really don't think people were telling people, you know, exactly what they're getting into, because they want to put that link in the bottom and say, hey, go buy it so I can get my cut back. I mean, this thing's a lot of money. And you're into and over $1,000 easy. You even got to buy a hard drive to put in it. That's $120. And I even bought the cheaper hard drive that sticks out of it. But that's nice too. When I take the hard drive and plug it in my computer, I don't have to copy the files to my computer before editing. It removes that one step because it's an SD drive. So when I actually put it in, I'm just editing right off the SD drive. And done. I'm good to go. Produce. And it produces to my hard drive, so I do have a backup. So there's some things to consider about the Ninja 5. When I do get the complete setup, and I'm actually at the point where I got my cage, I got everything set up, my batteries, my dummy batteries, my cables, and I get it all set up the way I want, I'll take my GoPro and I'll take some video of the setup so you can check it out. And I'll come back with another video and we'll talk about this Ninja 5 some more. I do want to play with the audio some more. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. But like I said, right now I'm going from camera to the microphone. And I'm also taping with this, the Tascam, so I can have a double audio file in case something goes wrong. All right, I'll catch you guys on the next one.